As the UK continues to evolve into a country that is unrecognisable anymore, it seems that some people are taking things to certain limits in balmy Britain. Hi there, and thank you to everybody for joining me in yet another video back at the channel that just gone viral. If you're new here, we'd like to cover news and crime articles, give analysis and reveal information that sometimes the mainstream media might not always tell you. So without any further hold-ups, let's get straight into today's video. But before I go any further, I will put in a trigger warning, just based on the sole fact of this topic is so disgusting. A couple have been branded gross after they had sex with their pet dog after becoming obsessed with bestiality, a court has heard. Graham Marshall, who was 39, encouraged Paige Reaney, who's 33, into having intercourse with Charlie, their pet pug, as it was part of a fantasy that he had had after watching someone do the same with the dog when he was younger. But Reaney also engaged in the activities with the dog while she was alone. Under Marshall's instructions, prosecutors Helen Chapman told Sheffield Crown Court yesterday. The couple's offending was exposed after police raided their home after officers received information suggesting Marshall was in possession of child abuse images. Oh my god, this just gets worse. Electronic devices were seized from the couple, who have 2 children, and police analysis uncovered a number of additional offences committed solely by Marshall. This includes the creation of indecent images involving children and possession of child abuse images, all in different categories. Paige Reaney, who's 33, of Sheffield, South Yorkshire, previously pleaded guilty to having intercourse with a dog and to a second charge, specifically 4 occasions of intercourse. During yesterday's hearing, she admitted to a further charge of causing unnecessary suffering to an animal, and she has subjected him to habitual activities of a sex nature. Ms. Chapman, prosecuting, said it was noteworthy that Marshall used applications which are designed to store images in such a way that it makes them more difficult to detect. He was also found to have committed voyeurism, which relates to a hidden camera in a bathroom that captured footage of 2 adult women, neither of whom were Reaney, using a toilet. Ms. Chapman said it is not clear where the toilet was, but Graham Marshall chose to install a camera, but it was not in a public lavatory, nor in a commercial premises. It appears to be in a residence though it is not his own. She said the device also contained images of adult women using their buttocks in a public place like gyms and shopping centres. Ms. Chapman said, while not separately charged, the prosecution suggests that Marshall's predilection for images of women taken into the clandestine fashion is relevant to the consideration of the voyeurism in the count. Amy Earnshaw, who was defending Reaney, said her client did not want to commit the offences and that she was forced and pressured and coerced into doing so by Marshall. Andrew Bailey, who was defending Marshall, said he has lost everything, from his job as a driver, his home, relationship and his children. Mr. Bailey also said that Marshall had been the subject of vigilante attacks, social media abuse, shaming and humiliation, which I can kind of understand depending on what the crimes he's committed are. It's hardly surprising, is it? But there we go. Mr. Bailey said Mr. Marshall had also been ostracised by almost all the members of his family. Marshall, who is of no fixed abode and said to be living in a tent in the woods, admitted to 1 count of causing unnecessary suffering to an animal. He also admitted to 1 count of voyeurism, 3 counts of images of a nature of sex. He also admitted 7 counts of making indecent images of photographs of children from categories A, B and C, and a further count of making indecent photography of children of a category C. Yet again, as an example of the UK justice system, both these people walk free from court. I hope you enjoyed the video and the content. If you haven't already, please share, comment, subscribe and like the video. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you in the next video.